sequence and series, we're going to look on arithmetic progression. In arithmetic progression, there are things that you should know. First, it's this, that nth term equals to a plus n minus 1 d, whereby our a is the first term, our n is the number of terms, and our d is the common difference between any two numbers. So it's the common difference. And the sum of an AP is Sn equals to n over 2 into brackets 2a plus n minus 1 d cross the brackets. And also, if you're given the last term, the sum of an AP can be n over 2 into brackets a plus l, whereby our l equals to the last term. Here you have been told the nth term of a sequence is given by 2n plus 3. So the nth term equals to 2n plus 3. Write down the first 4 terms of the sequence. So when it comes to the first term, all we'll do is replace the n with 1 plus 3. So 2 plus 3 is 5. Onto our second term, whereby it will be 2 into brackets 2 plus 3. 4 plus 3 is 7. Whereas the third term, equals to 2 into brackets 3 plus 3, which will be 6 plus 3 is 9. And our fourth term will be equals to 2 into brackets 4 plus 3, whereby our 8 plus 3 is 11. So that those are the first 4 terms of the sequence. Let's go and try the number B, whereby it says find S50, the sum of the first 50 terms of the sequence. And as we all know, the sum in an AP is Sn over n over 2 to brackets 2a plus n minus 1 d, whereby our first term is, let's first write S50. The number of terms is 50 over 2. Our first term is 5, so we multiply here by 5 plus the n is 50 minus 1, and the common difference is 2. So here we are left with 25 into brackets 10 plus 49 times 2 is 98. So we are left with 25 into 108. When we multiply the 2, we are left with 2700. So 2700 is the sum of the first 50 terms of that sequence. Let's try another example. Here, the third and fifth term of an AP are 10 and negative 10 respectively. So the third term equals to 10, and the fifth term will be equals to negative 10. Determine the first term and the common difference of the progression. As we all know, nth term equals to a plus n minus 1 d. Here we have been told that the third term equals to 10. So 10 equals to a, what we don't know, plus n, it's 3 minus 1, and the common difference we also don't know. So it will be 10 equals to a plus 2d. Let's try for the fifth term, whereby we know that nth term equals to a plus n minus 1d. So it will be negative 10 equals to a, which we don't know, plus our n is 5, so 5 minus 1 is 4, whereby we're left with 4d. So we're going to try and find the a and the d, whereby our 10 equals to a plus 2d, and our negative 10 equals to a plus 4d. So here this a and this a cancels out, so 2 minus 4 we are left with negative 2d. 10 minus 10 we are left with 20, whereby our value of d will be equals to negative 10. So we just replace that. 10 equals to a plus 2 into brackets negative 10, whereby our 10 will be equals to a minus 20. When we bring the negative 20 this side, it becomes positive. So 20 plus 10 is 30 equals to a. So that's the value of a and also of d. And the second part, we've been told find the sum of the first 15 terms. And as we know, Sn equals to n over 2 into brackets 2a plus n minus 1, then multiply by d. So the first 15 terms, our n will be 15 over 2 into brackets 2 times our a is 30 plus n is 15 minus 1, and our d is negative 10. So when you divide 15 by 2, you're left with 7.5 into brackets 60 plus 15 minus 1 is 14. 14 multiplied by negative 10 is negative 140. So 60 plus negative 140 is negative 80. So 7.5 multiplied by negative 80, we are going to be left with negative 600. So that's the sum of the first 15 terms in that sequence. Here you have been told the fourth term and the seventh term of an AP are 11 and 17 respectively. So the fourth term equals to 11, and the seventh term equals to 17. So find the common difference in the first term. So here, as we all know, nth term equals to a plus n minus 1 multiplied by d. So the fourth term is 11. So 11 equals to a plus 4 minus 1 d. So it will be 11 equals to a plus 3d. We are going to do the same for the seventh term. So the value of the seventh term is 17, whereby we don't know our a, plus 7 minus 1 is 6, so it remains as 6d. So we want to find the value of a and that of d. So it will be 11 equals to a plus 3d. 17 equals to a plus 6d. This a and this a cancels out, so 3 minus 6 is negative 3d, and 11 minus 17 is negative 6. So this and this becomes a positive, so the value of d is 2. Let's try and find the value of a. We know that 11 equals to a plus 3d. So it will be 11 equals to a plus, let me go back and find the, so the value of d is 2, so it will be 3, 2. So 11 equals to a plus 6. A will be equals to 5. And if the second question is find the sum of the first 12 terms. So Sn equals to n over 2 to brackets 2a plus n minus 1 d. So it will be 12 over 2 to brackets 2 times 5 plus 12 minus 1, and the value of d is 2. So it will be 6 equals to 10 plus 11 times 2 is 22. So 6 multiplied by 32, we will get 192. So that's the sum of the first 12 terms of that sequence. In a Juakali factory, the number of pans produced in the first month is 250. So here you've seen that the first month it produces 250 pans. So here our A will be equals to 250. The number of pans produced per month increases average by 30. So our D will be 30. Find the expected number of pans produced for the first 12 months. So our N will be 12 months. So here it's like they are asking us to find the sum. So Sn equals to n over 2 into brackets 2a plus n minus 1, then d. So 12 divided by 2 into brackets 2. Our A is 250 plus n is 12 minus 1 and d is 30. So get 6, 500 plus 11 times 30, it's 330. So 6 multiplied by 830, we are going to get 4980 pans. Find the sum of the series. So as you can see here, our A will be 21, our L will be 1, our difference is the difference between any two numbers. So 25 minus 21 is 4, 29 minus 25 is 4, so D will be 4. And we have been told to find the sum of the following series. So we can start by our nth term equals to A plus n minus 1 d. Nth term will be 1, our A will be 21 plus n, we don't know the number of terms that are here, so we'll just write it as n minus 1, our d is 4. So it will be 1 equals to 21 plus 4n minus 4. 21 minus 4 is 17. So 1 equals to 17 plus 4n. When we bring here, it becomes subtraction. 1 minus 17 will give us 84, whereby 84 equals to 4n, and the value of n will be 21. So there are 24 number of terms, and here we can find now the sum. So it will be Sn equals to n over 2 to brackets A plus L. So our number of terms is 21 divided by 2. Our A, it's also 21 plus the last term is 1. Here we are left with 10.5 multiplied by 2, 2, 1. So we get that the answer is 1281.